Hi guys, this is Bhavna, Kumar and welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is very different of what I post. Usually I post it all fashion or art or any blogs or any funny stuff. So few weeks back I was very depressed or sad. I was in that stage, that very down stage and all. I really don't like sharing my problems to someone, or even if it's my mom, I don't like telling. But looking at my face, she found out that I'm all down, blah blah blah. So my mom indirectly started talking to me, and then she was telling, in your generation it's quite normal of getting depressed and all. In fact, I've seen my friends who are down, who get depressed a lot. Now usually we get this sad because we expect or we work so much but we don't get the result, or the second is heartbreak, or what you expect doesn't really happen, and other stuff, other issue. Now everyone's issue is different, so we can't really compare what issue is it. But I just did some study and I have some few points that I do when I'm all depressed, so that I can come out of that thing. And it's actually good if you tackle it at the initial stages rather than going deep inside the depression hole. Now I'm not talking about the proper depression because it's a very huge thing. I'm just talking about the initial stages, the normal sadness, or when you're down or you're just depressed for period, or you can easily come out it. So I have few points. A few points are my personal points, like what I do personally when I feel down. And thanks mom for this topic, for this idea, and also I'll try to make this video interesting. So let's get started. So the first point is engage yourself in some form of art. I remember my mom was doing this beads work and she saw me all down, all depressed. She called me and she told me, do with me, do this beads work. She engaged me in that beads work and she was telling me, listen, this is very common. Then she was molding me, it's okay. She didn't know the problem, guys. I didn't tell her, she didn't know, but she was trying to, she was just engaging me into the form of art, and automatically you feel nice. Now it can be any form of art. Now I like drawing, doodling. I do it when I want to, but even if you're bad at drawing, even when you draw, you try it, no, I feel that it will remove the sadness in you. Any form of art, go dance, art. I really respect art. I feel that art is the best thing that can happen to anyone. Or you can start doing mandala art. Like mandala is very the best therapy you can do. Next point is cry. Now some people might think, what is this? I'm depressed and you're telling me to cry. Now by crying, I don't mean cry the whole night, cry the whole day, cry for few days. I mean take 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure you're crying out. Just finish crying in that 5 to 10 minutes. Even if you cry loud, don't care about your neighbors, just cry. What I do if I feel like crying is hug my pillow and just cry. I just let it out. But make sure you do that just for 10 minutes and never cry again on about it. Okay. Now the third point, burst a plastic bag. Now this might sound very funny. It personally works for me, really. Now this can sound very stupid, but I feel for me it works. Now everyone has a different way of tackling things, so I think this is one of my way and it really works for me. So what I do is I take a small plastic bag, or plastic cow, whatever, just small, or the thaili, that much. What I do is I just say everything, I hate this thing, I hate, why did it happen, all the bad words, you or something. Then blow it little and then catch and boom. You can also use paper bags because no plastics and all. I really feel that this trick works, so do try it out. It might not work for few of them, but for few of them it might. And then how bad the situation is when you do it. After doing it, you burst it. The next time you think of the situation, you won't cry. You'll just feel, okay, come on, I deal with it. Cool. The next point is write or record. This I found out, I discovered recently. So people usually, or I've heard people say that when you don't want to share it with someone, you just write it down. So now I usually don't like writing or storing all these things, but if you're good at writing, if you feel that writing is good for you, you can write on all your feelings, write on all your problems. It will just give you a relax that you have someone to say, that is the book. You have the book to write, and it's like you are passing the pain, you're removing the pain. Other thing, if you're a person like me who doesn't like to write their feelings in or something, what you can do, everyone has a recorder, a voice recorder in your phone. What you can do is record. It's like talking to a person, but it's basically a phone. It's just that you're taking out everything, because sometimes when you're talking to people, they're not much interested in your problems. But when you record, no one is disturbing you, and you can keep on going on what you want to talk. So write, record what you feel like. Now the next point is keep yourself busy. Now there might be some, some opposition to this topic, like keeping yourself busy. What I do is write down, like I have to do this on this day, and like this on this day. I just try to keep myself busy so that I don't go into that phase or think about that thing or that topic or anything. But some people say someday or sometime you have to deal with that situation. I know it's right, but you can also, try to keep yourself busy in order to distract yourself. What else than spending time with yourself? Go on shopping. I think shopping is the best therapy for girls, maybe boys as well. Groom yourself, have a haircut, do hair color, do anything, groom yourself, shop yourself, new nail polish, manicure, pedicure, everything. Just spend time and watch Netflix. The 7th point is talk to someone. Now, if you're a person who's not that mentally strong, what you can do is talk to your parents or your sibling. And my sister always keeps telling me that share with me, because she knows that I am not mentally strong. First, these things, share it with your sibling. But if you don't have a sibling, share it with your mom. I just record it, or I do other things so that I don't have to talk. But if it's extreme and I really can't handle, I do talk to my sister. So I really want to thank my sister. I can share with her whenever I want. Now the last point is learn from it. Now I've kept this point at last because after you have tackled or you have finished dealing with the depression or sadness or the feeling down part, just think about it for some time, what you did wrong, how it went wrong, why you felt depressed or sad, what was the cause and everything. Just think about it, analyze it, and then make sure that you won't do that mistake again that will lead you into getting into this phase again. Even a good thing or a bad thing teaches you a lesson. Now if you think this was a bad thing, you are learning from it. Okay guys, so that was a very long video. I hope you guys liked it, found it helpful. I really wanted to make this video for my own satisfaction. I really feel nice after sharing it. I feel little light because I really wanted to do this video, and I was feeling all nervous that what will people think, because I have been in situation where I'm all down and it takes me so much courage to come up. And I've also seen few friends of mine, I really can't give them advice because I'm no one. So I hope this video helps people, like so many people who have to deal situations, who are down, who are depressed, or who are depressed because of a guys. Now I really feel good recording this video, and I hope you guys like it. You guys also feel better, and that's it for the video guys. I'm not talking anymore. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.